Hello everyone and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. I'm Tracy Steen and this workout today is a beginner strength workout where we're aiming to avoid sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is that loss of lean muscle tissue as you age, and that is what we don't want. All right, here's your format for the session. We're gonna do 40 seconds of work with 15 seconds in between. I'm gonna target all of those major muscle groups, all right? We're gonna hit each circuit for 2 rounds to get a little bit of progressive overload, but it's still good for those who are just beginning or getting back to fitness. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today, and here are the ones that I have used, but lift within your own abilities. These are just for suggestion. I'm also gonna use something stable to sit on. All right, we'll start you with a warm up and end with a cool down. Are you ready to increase lean muscle tissue and move daily? Me too, let's go. Traditional strength will go on the watch today. All right, let's just start swinging those arms here. We'll just get a little bit of blood flow going, increase the heart rate a little bit. That helps to increase your synovial fluid in the joint, which is helpful before you start picking up heavy weights. All right, tap right here and push. Five more. And high knee here. Five more. And butt kicks here. Last 5. Good, take it wide. A little hand to toe tap. Okay, we're just gonna stretch in those hamstrings. If you can't tap your toe, you're tapping your knee or shin. All right, last one here, but stay on this side. And just hinge forward here. Again, stretching in the hamstring. And we'll take it to the other side. Very good. And round up. Let's roll the shoulders back. And forward. All right, knees are soft, front and back hinges. Just warming up the lower back a little bit here. Reach your hips back. 2 more here. And last. Good, hold on to something for balance. We're gonna do an open door. Okay, just up and down, up, back, and down. We'll do 6 per leg here. Just warming up the ball and socket in the hips. One more on this side. And switching legs. Open door and down. Last one here. Good, hands behind the head, one behind the back. Stick your chest out, reach those elbows back, and switch. Just a nice rotator cuff stretch here, getting right into that shoulder girdle. Try to reach your hands together behind your body there. And one more here. And into that torso turn here to finish off. All right, Excellent. There's the first circuit. Grab your weights and here we go. We're gonna start with our sit squat. So a nice stable surface. I'm gonna hold a 10-pound dumbbell. You could just hit a regular squat here as well if that feels okay for you, but this is a little bit more modified. Hold the weight here, stand and squat. So all the way up, and then you're gonna reach your hips back, sit all the way down, okay? But don't plop down. You want to control the down. That will help activate your quad muscles. And then you'll use your glutes to push right up. Squeeze at the top. Nice and controlled here. Of course, you could do this without a weight as well. If you're doing it without a weight, don't put your hands on your legs to push up. You want to use your glutes and your core to stabilize yourself and push toward the ceiling. Very good. I'm going to grab that other 10. We're going to go right into bicep curls. Of course, you can go lighter. I'll alternate sides right here. Stick your chest out, shoulders back. And we curl one side and the other. Good. I want you to think of flexing that bicep at the top. Sometimes if you look at it, you can activate it a little bit better. Like put your mind in that muscle and squeeze. Moving into some leg extensions. Now you can hold onto a wall, kick back here, or you can put your hands down on a surface and kick here. Okay, we'll do rapid fire and I'll call half and we'll switch legs. Here we go. Flex your foot and kick, kick. All right, not too heavy to start off with, obviously. This is just a light calisthenic type movement, but that rapid volume, higher volume, can make those legs burn a bit as well. All right, switch legs and up. And let's go into a shoulder exercise here. Really light, 2s, 3s, or 5s. We're gonna do alternating front lateral combo here. Stick your chest out and shoulders low. Here we go, pop it up. Now switch. So one to the front, one to the side. There you go. If it's tricky for you and you're like, this is like patting my head and rubbing my stomach, you can do both there. And then both there if you wish, okay? Up to you. Just keep your chest up, your shoulders low away from the ears. Okay, we're gonna repeat that circuit one more time here. So you're back with the squat. Think about how it felt to hold the weight. Maybe you didn't hold one the first time and now you want to. Okay, feet shoulder width apart and stand. Up, don't plop. Control the down. Really reach the hips back, reach, reach, reach. Drive straight toward the ceiling from the heels. Grabbing my other 10, but of course you can go 5s or 8s. We're gonna hit that hammer curl or bicep curl. All right, coming out to the side, squeezing, and we'll alternate sides. Shoulders low, curl right here and switch. want you to control the down. You're not just gonna let it fall down to your side. The more you control, the more tension is on that bicep muscle. Set the weights down and you're going into that leg extension. Again, I will call half and then we'll switch. I'm gonna hinge forward, but you can go on a wall. Knee is soft, foot is flexed. And we kick right here, up, up. Not so high that you're arching the back, you're just squeezing that glute here. Three, two, one, switch legs. Should feel some burn on that stationary leg. Okay, last exercise for this circuit. I think I'll grab my 5s, but stick light if you like. Front lateral combo, roll the shoulders back, stick your chest out, and alternate. You're here, and switch, and switch. Again, you're controlling the down, you're not letting them just drop. Shoulders low and back. I really find it helpful when I stick my chest out to keep my upper back from rounding. When the weights are in the front, it's easy to do. Very nice. All right, here's your water rest. You can pause if you need a longer break, but take a look at the screen. That's the next set coming up. We'll go into our one arm row. I'm gonna grab a 12. Now, if you don't have a bench or something to put your hand on, use your leg. I'll call half and then we'll switch. Otherwise, a knee and a hand on a bench, super flat back. And we row. I've got my 12-pound here. All right, you want to think of drawing the elbow up toward the ceiling, retracting the shoulder blade. One more here, and switch your arms, other side, back flat, and row. We're gonna go into a plie squat. Now, if this hurts your knees, I want you just to do a high knee right here, okay? That's fine too. Otherwise, toes are out, knees are over the toes, and I'll hold a 10. Shoulders back, and we're down and up and squeeze. All right, so yeah, this won't be for everyone, but some of you will definitely be able to do this. And you don't have to go super low, you can just do a little bit if this is a new exercise, okay? If you've done it before and you want to drop a little lower, that's fine too. Working the inner thighs and a little bit of glutes here. Let's go into that tricep kickback. So we're gonna go a little lighter, maybe 5s here. 3s, 5s. You're gonna hinge at the waist, elbows up, and we're kicking back. I want you to keep that elbow up. I'll call half. All right, here we go. So we kick and pause. Good, nice little kick and pause. If you don't have something like that for your bench, you can put your hand on your leg here. You're aiming to be hinged at the waist so that you can get that elbow up and work the back of the arm. Last one on this side. And switch sides. You're here. Again, that nice little pause. That's gonna help activate the tricep. And with that same 5-pound dumbbell, I'm gonna tuck it behind my knee. We're gonna do some abductions. You can do it with or without a weight, okay? I've got my 5, holding on to something and abducting to the side. So I lift, good, and lift. Again, this can be totally done without a weight, just to get used to holding your body weight on one leg. Just the last one on this side, and switch legs. Tuck it behind and lift. Let's set that down, and we're gonna do our second round. Back to the 1-arm row. Okay, I've got my 12. Nice flat back, and I'll call half. We'll switch arms. Row up to the waist area and retract the shoulder blade. One more on this side, and switch your side, and row. Keep a neutral neck, so you're not looking back at your feet, you're just looking down at the ground in front of you. Into that plie squat, or your high knees, okay, alternating. That's fine as well. Shoulders back, knees out over the toes. Stick your chest out, and we drop and drive and squeeze. Just go down as far as it's comfortable for you. If you haven't done this one in a while, even this little amount, you'll feel it tomorrow. So you want to be cautious on this one. And into the tricep kickback. 2s, 3s, 5s. I'll hold that 5. Okay, hinging forward, elbows up. I'll call half, and we kick and pause. Don't swing it at the bottom. Last one on this side. Switch arms. And for that standing abduction, again, take that right behind the knee, hold it there, but without a weight is fine as well. Stationary knee is soft, and we're abducting to the side. Lift it here. I will call half. Last one on this side, and switch. Very good. All right, another water break. Take a look at the screen. I'm gonna go right into chest press, and I'm gonna use my bench, but you can go down onto the ground, on your back, right here, and press over the chest like that. So chest press, we'll do a wide turn narrow press. I'm gonna hold 10s on your back on the ground or on your bench. You're gonna start with the palms facing away, then we're gonna turn and face each other at the top. Here we go, press over the chest, and then down to 90 degrees. If you're on a bench, you don't wanna dip those elbows lower than 90. If you're on the floor, just hover over the ground. Okay, don't bounce the arms off the ground. We don't need that help. We wanna rely on the chest muscles to be activated and press that weight up. Come to seated. We're gonna go into a seated front raise. So sit on the edge of your chair or bench. I'll hold a 10 and we're gonna bring that weight right into the center, shoulders low and back. Here we go. Come up to 90 on the armpit there. All right, so you could also hold it this way, whatever is most comfortable for you. And if you didn't have a weight that's a little bit heavier, you could hold 2 light weights, 2 3s, right? 2 2s, whatever works. Let's go right into our bicep curl. This is a palms up bicep curl. I think I'll hold 8s here, 2 8s. Palms face the ceiling, elbows are in and curling, full range of motion. So all the way up and all the way down. And we'll go right into our standing ab exercise. All right, hands are gonna be here. I'm gonna drop low into that squat, alternating sides, but you could also stand and alternate here if you don't wish to squat. Here we go. We squat low, opposite elbow to knee. Now switch, low. So really reach the hips back. Remember, this is an alternative here if you wish. Reaching the elbow to the outside of the knee. Back to my chest press, round 2. I'll go back to the 10s. It's a wide, narrow press. Oops, that is a 12. There's my other 10. So wide, turn narrow over the chest. Coming up for the front raise. Seated position. Again, those shoulders are low and back. Sit at the very edge of your bench or chair and a wide open of the legs. Shoulders low. Lift to 90. Here we go. into your bicep curl. Okay, see how everything felt last time? I think I'll go to my 10s this time. That's a 12. All right, 2 10s, palms face the ceiling. All the way up, all the way down. And finishing off with that standing ab. Okay. Squat, elbow to knee, or hit that high knee instead, right there. And work. Drop it low and switch. We have one more circuit. Take a look at the screen. Pause if you need a longer break. Stay with me though. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna go into another tricep exercise. I'll just take 5s. Lie down on your back on the ground or on your bench. We're gonna go into a tricep extension. Palms facing, you're bending at the elbow and then back up to the top. Get ready and take it back and flex at the top. All right. Your palms stay facing each other and your shoulder doesn't move, okay? It's just that elbow joint that's moving. So it's a very isolated exercise targeting triceps predominantly here. Let's come up to standing. We're gonna go into a cross body raise. So I'll stay with 5s this round. You're gonna cross the body, elbow is soft, okay? Right up to that 90 degrees, shoulders low and back. Here we go, we're gonna alternate up and cross. So you see my torso staying facing you. I'm not twisting that. I'm crossing the body though, hitting that pectoral minor muscle and a little bit of front shoulder. No swinging at the bottom, it comes right to my thigh. And those last 2 exercises on the ground, you're gonna start with the fire hydrant. All right, so nice all 4s position. We're coming up to the side and then we're gonna come up to the donkey. So both and I'll call half. So we're fire and donkey, fire and donkey. Good. Great for glutes here. One more each on this side. Switching legs, fire, donkey. On that donkey, you're pushing your foot toward the ceiling. You'll stay down here for abs. We're gonna flip over onto our backs. On your back. We're gonna do a heel drop for abs. 90-degree leg. We're gonna tap alternating heels to the ground. Up on your elbows or lying flat on your back is fine too. So we tap right here and switch and switch. I think I'm just gonna grab my dumbbells there and stay on the ground, starting round 2 at the top with those tricep extensions. No sense in standing up. Just make it easy for yourself. No, we're gonna make it feel like work. That's better. All right. On your back, again, palms are facing. You're just hitting triceps here. Wrists are locked in neutral and we'll bend back at the elbow. Get ready and back. Watch your face. Okay, you've got your cross body raise. So come to standing. Make sure you're not dizzy. If you are, just take a second. I'm gonna go to 8s here, just a little bit heavier. Palms face the ceiling. Shoulders low and back and cross. A little softness in the elbow as your palms face the ceiling here. Few more, then we're heading back down to the ground. Okay, 2 more exercises. Let's go into our fire donkey fire. Again, I'll call half. You're coming out to the side and then flexing foot and pressing it toward the ceiling. Push up through the shoulder blades and work. So you're here and up. Good, alternating that. Switching legs. And finishing off with our abs. Good workout, folks. Glad you joined me on this one. Make sure you stay tuned for the stretch afterward. Okay, we're gonna lengthen all of these muscles back out. All right, alternating taps. As I said, you could put your hands or head down like this if you wish. Just think of pushing the small of the back into the ground if you're on your back here. Halfway, almost there. Stay with me now. Last 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and done. And you've moved daily to help you avoid sarcopenia. Well done, everyone. All right, let's stretch things out. Let's take it to the ground right here. Bring a leg in, knee is soft here, and you're hinging forward at the waist, just lengthening through that hamstring. Very good. Okay, we know the crucialness of avoiding sarcopenia as we age. I'm sure you're thinking about it, which is probably why you started this workout. We do, after the age of 40, begin to decline in that lean muscle tissue, usually between 0.5% and 1% per year. This is what we want to avoid. And you can, but you just have to ensure that you have a consistent strength training routine. It's really, really important. That's the number one lever to pull, right? Protein, eating an adequate amount of protein for your body weight is going to help you build that muscle a little bit faster as well. So ensuring that you get that muscle building protein in, and you can do that plant protein, animal protein, right? Some protein supplements are worthwhile and can help you get that adequate amount in. Generally speaking, if you want to build lean muscle tissue, you need anywhere between that 1.6 and 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. All right, that's translated into about 0.8 to 1.0 grams per pound. So you can take your weight that you weigh, let's go into butterfly stretch here, for pounds, and basically it's a gram a pound of your ideal weight. So if you ideally want to weigh around 140 pounds and that's good for your body size and height, then that's around the amount that you could aim to consume. So, and then you want to break that up evenly throughout the day, as evenly as possible, right? Now, you don't necessarily have to get one of those meals right after your workout, though it is optimal to do that. It's not always feasible for all of us. And so my rule of thumb is to just ensure that you get that adequate amount in throughout your day. If you were an athlete training for something specific, then yes, absolutely, those pre and post-workout meals are going to be really crucial. But according to Dr. Stuart Phillips, he did a little coaching with us on the podcast on muscles in menopause. And one of the things that he does coach and teach about is that it's just important. That's the number one thing, is you want to get your adequate amount of protein in the day. And if you can get a feeding around one of your meals, sure, that's great. But again, you're not an athlete training for the Olympics, right? We don't have to be as strict in that regard, but it does help, right? Because your muscles are kind of open and ready to receive the protein right now. You've done the work, hands behind the back, drop those shoulders and tilt the neck here. You've done the work to create some little microscopic tears in the muscles. So now you want to go repair said tears, and eating protein post-workout is a great way to do that. So, you know, some of you are working out at 5 in the morning and you're not going to eat till 8. Well, then that's what you do. Right? Again, I always think I'm not an athlete looking to swim or do an Ironman or go in the Olympics, so I'm just going to do the best I can with what I've got and follow the rules as closely as possible. And I think if you do that, you're gonna help mitigate the loss of lean muscle tissue, which is ideal because you don't want to get fragile and frail. You don't want to fall and fracture a femur or a hip. That's what we're trying to avoid. All right, thanks for joining, everyone. Go move daily now in your wellness and nutrition, and I'll see you all in the next workout.